Hi guys, my name's Caleb and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my everyday carry survival kit. This is actually part 1 in the 3-part video series. The part 1, or today's video, is talking about this waterproof box here. Part 2 talks about this unwaterproof box here. And part 3 talks about the squash clamp and the items inside that, as well as these items here. So let's get straight into it. So this is my waterproof box. As you can see, it's got the electrical tape on the top, which keeps it waterproof. As most of you will have noticed, this is actually in a TicTac box, and I'd highly recommend TicTac boxes for storing survival items in, because they're so small and they really cover a range of options. You can fit most things inside these boxes. Another great thing about using a TicTac box, especially a clear one, is that you can see all the items inside before opening it up, meaning you don't have to ruffle through things just to realise what you've got in there, and you can easily show a friend or someone else who wants to see it. So as you can see, I've taken off the electrical tape here, and which makes it way more recognisable as a TicTac box. So let's open it up. You just pull on this tab here and you can get straight into viewing the item. So first up, we've got the zip tie here. Obviously zip tie is very useful in any situation in the wild. You can tie two bowls of a shelter together. You could easily tie any rope together with this. There are many different uses for zip ties. We've also got 2 meters of wire here. This is great. You can use this for any electrical circuits. You can use this for mostly for tying things together, making snares, things like that. It's a very useful item right there. Next up, we've got this folded straw right here. This is also featured in my Ultimate Survival Kit video, along with lots of these other items. So go check that out if you want to see in more detail about this. But yeah, there are many uses for a straw. You could even just use it for sipping your coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, or whatever drink you want. We've also got 2 tablets of Panadol. This is just for light pain relief for any headaches, things like that. Fever reduction. This will really help just if you carry it every day. Then when you've got a headache, you can just take one of these. Next up is this fire steel and striker here. They're crammed quite tight into the tin, so it's quite difficult to get them out. But this is a great fire option. You can just scrape the striker along and you just get these brilliant sparks. I'm not sure if that comes up very well in the video, but it's a great way of starting fires right there. We've also got a AAA battery here. This is useful because it is available to be put into any or most electronic devices. However, my main use for it is to top up batteries in this Phoenix EO1 torch, which takes a AAA battery. I personally recommend using AAA batteries over AA batteries, just because they're a lot smaller, and yeah, there are a lot of advantages that they have over AA's. This battery also has some electrical tape wrapped around the top so that it doesn't short circuit in the box touching any metal. We've also got in here a pencil. I've sawed this down actually and sharpened it, so you can still write with it quite easily, and you can write on the note paper that I've also included, which will be in part 3 of the videos. Pencils are always a useful thing to carry on you. They can write on most things. They can write on wood, leaves, things like that, so I'd highly recommend using a pencil. Though lots of people do use pens, and I would endorse them if they're quite small. However, pencils are, albeit cheaper and more reliable option. We've also got this glue stick here. This is a variety of uses. You could stick a paper clip inside, or the safety pin that I've also got in this kit inside here, and melt it onto things. You've got instant glue right there. I also discovered that you can use hot glue as an eraser, so you've immediately got an eraser for the pencil in this kit, and so that's a very valid, useful item to have in a kit. Inside here you've also got the universal charging cord. This is a little bit red from the striker, but this will plug into most phones except for Apple devices. Of course, if you use an Apple device, you could easily include a charging cord for that. Of course, you'd have to include a power bank or a computer inside your kit to actually plug this into, but it's a great option considering the space we've got. The last 2 items in our kit are these 10 matches here. These have 5 waterproof matches, these ones here you can see, and 5 non-waterproof matches. And I found that a great way to store matches is around the striker, just because that creates a very thin profile, ends up taking a lot less space. And lastly, but not least, we've got the safety pin. Safety pins have a variety of uses. You can use them to as a fish hook, even a sewing needle. You can use them as ways to repair clothing. There are countless uses for this, something like this, and that's why it's a great addition to any survival kit. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to check out part 2 to look at the non-waterproof items. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Any support on the channel is greatly appreciated. And yeah, bye.